a doctor that had a good reputation for helping couples increase the joy in their sex life, but always promised not to take a case if he felt he could not help them. Now, there's a couple called the Browns. They came to see the successful doctor, and he gave them a thorough physical exams, right? And he also gave them psychological exams and various tests, and finally he concluded, yes, I am happy to say that I can help you. On your way home from my office, stop at the grocery store, buy some grapes and donuts, go home, take off your clothes, and you, sir, roll the grapes across the floor until you make a bullseye in your wife's love canal. Then on hands and knees, you must crawl to her like a leopard and retrieve the grape using only your tongue. Okay, now, the next, ma'am, you must take the donuts and from across the room, toss them at your husband until you make a ringer around his, pee-wee.
Unit.
Right, his unit, right?
Unit.
Then, like a lioness, you have to crawl to him and consume the donut. Well, the couple went home, and their sex life became more and more wonderful. They told friends, so they told their friends about it, Mr. and Mrs. Green, and they should go see the doctor. The doctor greeted the Greens and said he would not take the case unless he felt that he could help them. So he conducted the same physical exams, the same battery of tests. Then he told the Greens the bad news. He said, I cannot help you. So I'm afraid I will not take your money. I believe your sex life is as good as it's ever going to be. I just can't help. The Greens pleaded with him, and they said, you helped our friends the Browns. Please help us. The doctor said, well, all right. On your way home from the office, stop at the grocery store and buy some apples and a box of Cheerios.
It's swollen. What are you talking about?
A box of Cheerios. Oh, my God.
That is a good one.
Yeah. This poor guy, he wakes up in the hospital, right? Has no idea what happened to him. The doctor says, you had an accident and your brain actually fell out of your skull. But we managed to put it back in. And the man said, thanks for reminding me.
No.
Well, I thought that was
Spock's
cute.
brain.
Reminding me. Yeah, okay. So with that, I'm going to hand things off to Randy. Randy, get up here and make us laugh, please. All right.
Okay, you want more abuse, huh? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, civilians, here I come. All right, we have very little time left. 7 minutes is quite a while, actually, isn't it?
Minutes is all right.
Yeah, that's a routine right there. Yeah, all right, get busy, old man, get busy. Freaking pervert. Nobody walks around with a Stevie Ray Vaughan hat in public. What's the matter with you? Well, I'll tell you what. How many Democrats does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just one, but it really gets screwed. What happens when you cross a pig with a Democrat? Nothing. There's some things even a pig won't do. This is, in fact, because of the so-called impeachment bullshit that's going on. What a farce. What's the difference between a Democrat and a trampoline? You take off your shoes before you jump on a trampoline.
No.
What do you get when you offer a liberal a penny for his thoughts? Change. Why can't John Kerry tell a joke? Because all the Botox injections keeps him from smiling. That's the difference between a Democrat and a prostitute. The prostitute at least gives value for the money she takes. Oh, you guys are liberals. You don't like to hear this. Right? You know, my wife really enjoys singing, okay? When she does, I always go out and make it a point to do some work on the house so our neighbors can see that there's no domestic violence going on. You get an idea of how good she sings, okay? Hey, after my girlfriend got pregnant, everything changed. My address, my job, my phone. My dad got a new Porsche for my mom on her birthday. He said it was the best trade he ever made. I'll tell you what, bigamy is having one wife too many. So is monogamy. I told my wife she was drawing on her eyebrows too high. Well, she looked surprised. That's a good one. All right. Do you know why women's soccer is so rare? It's very hard to find enough women willing to wear the same outfit.
Oh, yes.
God, I never read these before. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Rodney one, and somebody rewrote it. I'll tell you, my credit card was stolen, but I'm not sure I should report it. The thief is spending a lot less than my wife normally does. That's when it is.
Yeah.
Well, I often try to drown my problems, okay? So I took my wife down to the lake, you know what I mean? Okay. When I see a woman driving a bus, I smile. I think about how far we are as a society have come in equality. And then I wait for the next bus. The guy driving. I look fat. Can you give me a compliment? Well, I'll tell you what, baby, you got perfect eyesight. I could retell that. Okay, wait. The wife says, I look fat. Can you give me a compliment? The husband says, oh, baby, you got perfect eyesight. All right, I shouldn't have had to reread that. Come on, was it that bad? I don't know. I liked it. All right, for anyone who thinks a woman's place is in the kitchen, remember, that's where the knives are kept. I'll tell you what, when a guy opens the car door for his wife, you can be sure of one thing. Either the car is new or his wife is. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't cannibals eat divorced women? Because they're bitter. Well, I'll tell you what, my girlfriend hates it when I make jokes about her weight, okay? She really needs to lighten up. Oh, she's fat. I'll tell you what, I took her to Atlantic City, I put her on the scale. A little card came out and it said 1 at a time, please. Well, this redneck put an ad in the classifieds and it said, wife wanted. The next day he received 100 letters and they all said the same thing. Y'all can have mine. Well, the husband says, when I get mad at you, you never fight back. How do you control your anger? Well, I just go and clean the toilet. Well, how the hell does that help? I use your toothbrush. How do you know that a toothbrush was invented by a redneck? Well,
otherwise it'd be a teeth brush.
That's right. There we go. We got a civilized person there in the audience. All right, is Google male or female? Female, because it doesn't let you finish a sentence before making a suggestion.